In the endless tapestry of Norse mythology, where gods and monsters clash beneath the cold shroud of the northern sky, there lies a serpent so colossal, so fearsome, that it encircles the entire world, its tail clenched tightly in its unyielding jaws. This is no ordinary beast, but Jörmungandr, the Midgard serpent, whose very presence is entwined with the fate of gods and mortals alike. Imagine a creature so enormous that it coils around Midgard, the realm of humanity. Stretching from one horizon to the other, lurking in the depths of the ocean, an eternal reminder that some forces are too vast and primal to be contained. Jörmungandr is a symbol of chaos and destiny, a monstrous embodiment of the natural order's most destructive potential. And today we will delve deep into its origins, mythos, and ultimate role in Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods. From the moment this serpent was cast into the ocean by Odin himself to the cataclysmic battle it will one day wage against Thor, the hammer-wielding thunder god, every detail paints a story of cosmic balance, fear, and inevitability. This video will unravel Jörmungandr's place in one of the oldest mythologies known to mankind, revealing the tensions between creation and destruction that define the Norse worldview. So prepare to dive into a saga where the boundaries between gods and monsters blur, and the world teeters on the edge of annihilation as we journey through the legend of Jörmungandr. In the chilling expanse of Norse cosmology, the story of Jörmungandr begins not in the ocean, but within the primordial chaos of Ginnungagap, the yawning abyss that existed before time and space were fully formed. This abyss birthed Ymir, the giant ancestor of all Jotnar, giants, from whom many threats to the god's authority would descend. Among the offspring of the trickster god Loki and the giantess Angrboda was Jörmungandr, alongside his siblings, Fenrir, the great wolf, and Hel, the ruler of the underworld. Odin soon recognized these children as existential threats to the gods and sought to contain them. Jörmungandr, due to his immense size and venomous nature, was thrown into the ocean that surrounds Midgard, the world of men. Yet instead of diminishing, he grew until the serpent was so large it encompassed the earth, biting its own tail, a symbolic Ouroboros, a timeless emblem of the cyclical nature of existence and fate. This act of containment transformed Jörmungandr into a cosmic force, a guardian of boundaries as much as a harbinger of doom. His very existence is tethered to the fragile balance between order and chaos, a balance that the gods strive to maintain but invariably fail at, as prophecies whisper that Jörmungandr's breaking free will herald the end of days. Jörmungandr's myth is not just a tale of monstrous proportions, but one deeply embedded with symbolism, reflecting the Norse people's understanding of their world, oceans, storms, and the unpredictable forces of nature that could both nourish and destroy. The serpent represents the uncontrollable mysteries lurking beneath the surface, the dark depths harboring unknown terrors. Thor, his ultimate adversary, is no mere opponent, but the very embodiment of protection and order. A god who travels the skies and seas to defend Midgard from chaos. Their enmity is cosmic. Thor's repeated battles with the serpent are depicted across various sagas and Eddic poems, symbolizing the eternal struggle between stability and disruption. It is said that every time Jörmungandr thrashes, waves rise, and storms ravage the coasts. Their conflict foreshadows Ragnarok, the cataclysmic battle that will reshape worlds and decide the fate of gods and men. Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, might strike the serpent down, but at a grave cost, the god's life, signifying that order comes at sacrifice and that destruction is woven into creation. As we explore the serpent's depiction in ancient texts, we find that Jörmungandr's venom was lethal beyond measure, said to be a poison so strong it could kill mountains and break the world as we know it. One of the most famous myths recounts how Thor once went fishing with the giant Hymir, using an ox head as bait to lure Jörmungandr from the depths. When the serpent took the bait and Thor hooked it, a cataclysmic struggle ensued that nearly tore the ocean apart. Each myth emphasizing not just the raw power of Jörmungandr, but the fragile line that holds the world together. In some versions, Thor prepares to deliver a fatal blow, yet Hymir's fear causes the giant to cut the line, allowing the serpent to escape, preserving the tension until the inevitable final confrontation. These stories reflect the Norse ethos that fate is unavoidable, but bravery and resistance define a hero's worth. The serpent also serves as a profound philosophical symbol within Norse culture, representing cycles of life, death, and rebirth. The image of Jörmungandr biting its own tail echoes the ancient concept of the Ouroboros, a symbol found in many cultures depicting eternity and the infinite return of time. An apt metaphor for the Norse belief in a world continuously destroyed and reborn. This cyclic nature mirrors agricultural cycles, seasonal changes, and the eternal ebb and flow of the sea, essential to the Vikings' coastal life. Within this framework, Jörmungandr is neither purely evil nor good. It exists as a necessary force, a natural order unto itself. Its chaos is part of creation's fabric, indispensable and unstoppable. Recognizing this duality enriches our understanding of Norse myth, where gods are flawed, destinies are cruel, and the cosmos is a fragile web of interdependent forces. When Ragnarok begins, Jörmungandr will emerge from the ocean in full fury, poisoning the skies and seas with its venomous breath. The Midgard serpent will clash with Thor in a battle that shakes the foundations of the universe. Although Thor will slay the serpent, he will only take a few steps before succumbing to the venom himself, the ultimate price for restoring temporary order. The death of Thor, a god who symbolizes strength and protection, will be a devastating blow to the cosmic balance, signaling the downfall of the old gods and the end of one cycle before the beginning of another. This apocalyptic prophecy underscores the Norse perspective that destruction and renewal are inseparable, each paving the way for new creation. Beyond the epic tale of Jörmungandr's origins and battles, the serpent's presence within Norse art, poetry, and cultural imagination reveals the deep reverence and fear the Vikings held for nature's untamable forces. Carvings of serpents and sea monsters adorn ancient runestones and ship prows, evoking protection from evil spirits while signifying power and mystery. Jörmungandr was not just a myth, but a living symbol woven into the daily life and beliefs of the Norse people. His image was a reminder of the ocean's might, the unpredictable elements, and the inevitable cycles of life and death faced by those who lived on the edge of the known world. The Midgard serpent, with his links to fate and apocalypse, personifies the respect for forces that shaped the Vikings' world, fierce, overwhelming, and ultimately beyond human control. In literary sources such as the Poetic Edda and the Prose Edda, Jörmungandr's characterization is layered with ominous warnings and vivid depictions of his scales, venom, and immense size. These texts provide rich narrative detail, presenting the serpent as a centerpiece of cosmic tension. Loki's children, including Jörmungandr, are frequently portrayed as catalysts for destruction. Yet their stories are not mere villainy, but nuanced explorations of destiny's hand. Within these verses, Jörmungandr's struggles with Thor are more than physical fights. They are symbolic confrontations between fate and free will, chaos and order. The fact that these stories have endured centuries testifies to the compelling and profound role Jörmungandr plays in Norse mythology's grand design. Bringing focus to the insightful aspects of Jörmungandr's myth reveals how the Norse perceive their world in a more interconnected and cyclical manner than often recognized today. Far from a linear progress or a simple battle of good versus evil, the lore illustrates a universe governed by interlocking fates and unavoidable transformations. Jörmungandr, by encircling Midgard, metaphorically seals the world inside a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. His impending rise at Ragnarok suggests that endings are inevitable and always paired with new beginnings. This worldview, where the monstrous and divine coexist as interdependent forces, encourages reflection on the nature of balance itself. It invites us to consider how destruction can be a necessary precursor to renewal, and how conflict between opposing forces drives evolution on every level. In modern times, Jörmungandr continues to captivate popular culture, from video games to novels and movies, often depicted as a massive sea serpent embodying raw power and mystic menace. These contemporary interpretations, while inspired by ancient texts, expand the serpent's legacy into new realms and audiences, allowing a broader appreciation of its mythological significance. Jörmungandr remains a symbol that transcends folklore, representing the awe humans feel toward nature's vastness and the mystery of destiny. His story connects ancient beliefs with timeless themes that resonate universally, highlighting the powerful journey of mythology as a way to understand the human condition. The tale of Jörmungandr holds lessons beyond its mythic roots, reminding us to respect the forces that govern life, to recognize the cycles that shape existence, and to understand that sometimes the most daunting challenges are those that connect us to a deeper cosmic order. It is a story of tension, inevitability, and resilience, teaching that chaos and order are not enemies, but intertwined parts of a whole. As we explore these ancient narratives, we gain insight into how past cultures grappled with the mysteries and fears of their world, finding meaning in stories that continue to inspire and provoke thought even now. If you found this journey through the legend of Jörmungandr intriguing and want to explore more myths and stories that shape our cultural heritage, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Dive deeper with us into the vast ocean of mythology and uncover the timeless tales that connect us all. Your next adventure in myth awaits. Stay tuned.